Hi guys, McKenna here, video 104. Crazy, 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 crazy. I'm really enjoying these weekly videos that I'm bringing to you guys. I think I have quite a bit to share, and so I hope that you guys are enjoying them as well. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, hope you guys had a great time. If you celebrated with friends, family, or just yourself, we went next door to our neighbor's house who had a small gathering, and it was great. Good food and good friends. That's always a good recipe. In my last video, I did a giveaway for 2 copies of my new release Quickie Quartet, and I did a random number generator. I don't know what this is doing. Random number generator before I started up the video, and Jay Lee and Carla Burgoon, you guys won. So contact me however you want, Facebook, Instagram, or send me an email, mckenna@1884stitchery.com, and let me know if you would like the PDF version or a hard copy version, and I will get those out to you guys. So speaking of Quickie Quartet, I finished that ornament that I had shown you guys. So this is the first time that I have finished something into a hoop. I was having difficulty trying to figure out how to finish it. I didn't know if I just wanted to do a really small frame and just hang it up on my wall somewhere. But then I thought, why not finish it into a hoop, and then I can use it as a Christmas ornament and get some cross-stitched pieces thrown in with the ornaments that I put on my tree. So this was just a 3-inch hoop that I had laying around and framed it up. I do not have I know it's small, but I do not have a big enough piece of felt for the back to close it up all nicely. So what I did here, I cut the fabric really short, and then I used a hot glue gun and put like 1 inch of hot glue gun and pushed it down. Burnt my fingers a couple times. Or use like the back of like a spoon to push it down, so then your fingers aren't getting burnt, or use anything to kind of push the fabric then into the hot glue. But no, I love how it turned out, so I just need to finish the back and throw it up on the tree. There we go. Let's do another finish that I've had since we're on a finishing. I had stitched this earlier in the year. This is Medieval Mermaid by Midsummer Night Designs. I stitched this on some 40 count, 1/2. I think I used Belle Soie, don't remember the color, but just some really amazing variegated gray. I had not framed this in my usual finish, frame it, hang it, 24-hour sort of usual thing for me. Because as you can see, it's a narrow, tall piece. Hard to find frames like that. I came across this frame, if you guys remember my thrifting trip, it was like $2-3 and it was gold. I / Joe spray painted it, this matte gray. It's actually, so we're working on renovating the backyard, and he had some metal primer because he's been building our barbecue from scratch. And so when he was welding it, for the metal not to rust, you spray paint it in this primer. And so he had it sit down and he's like, well, this is great, you could use it, but it's metal primer. I'm like, fine, it's close enough, we're ghetto spraying it. And I love. So I actually did a very light coat of the gray because I did want some of the gold, you can see here, to come through. I liked the gold, but it was too much with the piece. I wanted more of a mono look with the grayish thread and a gray frame. I love the little adornments on the corner, and I love how this turned out. I do have brown paper that I got on a roll at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, but I was too lazy to do that, so I just got up and had some scrapbooking large sheets of paper, and that's all I did. And I used glue dots along the edge for the paper to attach. Here I used packaging tape to hold it down because it's a little closer to the edge, because I have this the hanger on it, even though it's up here. This is the one Joe put in. I write the chart, who it's from, my name, my year, boom. It's not hung up yet, but I will while this is uploading. So yeah, I love how this turned out. On my computer, I have a Word document that I have all of my 2020 finishes. I don't know how many I'm at. I don't have them numbered. I just have them listed. The day that I finished them, and then the chart name and the design name. I plan on the end of this month doing a 2020 review of all of my finishes. I'll probably make it a separate video because I think it's going to be quite long. Now, some of the pieces that I have finished this year were commission pieces or gifts. So I'll have to go through my IG to get photos of those, and then start assembling all my other finishes into a pile to show you guys. So I look forward to that, and seeing how many I have finished. So I don't know if, what is today? Today's the 3rd. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but do I have anything I could finish? Yes, I am stitching another piece for Cal's teacher. That will be a finish. But something that I'm personally working on, I'm not sure if I will be able to get out another finish. Oh, I started a new ornament, Christmas ornament, so that will be a finish, I know for sure. My birthday start, not sure if I can bust that out. So maybe 2-3 more finishes by the end of the year. Let me know, how many finishes are you guys at? Did you set yourself a rule or a goal, 20 for 2020 this year? I know I'm definitely over 20. But that's usually how I go off of since I've started stitching. My personal goal, obviously next year will be 21. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys have finishing goals. If you've watched me long enough, you know I'm definitely a product stitcher. Nothing wrong with a process stitcher, but I am definitely a product stitcher. Let's talk about new starts. Yes. So I'm 35. 35. I don't know. I did my hair. It's like some, I don't know, Ariana Grande look I'm going on. I'm gonna have to take it down because I feel a headache coming on. My hair's kind of curly because I had it up in a bun. Just leaving. So I'm kind of liking it though. Anyway, so 35. My birthday was on Thanksgiving. I wore a sequin dress to the neighbors because damn it, if I can't go out to a club on my birthday, I'm gonna dress up still. So yeah, that was really fun, and I will show you a couple gifts at the end that the boys got for me. So Thanksgiving morning, I think I actually cheated and started this the night before. And I showed you guys this Widow's Walk by Carriage House samplings. I am using the called for DMC colors. I said that I was going to do it on this fabric. As you can see, I started. I was doing, is this 1/1? 1/1. I got it in my head that I wanted something tiny. This is the N for north on the little compass. I was stitching it and realized that the linen was too open. It was too loose. I don't mind a loose linen, but it just wasn't, just by doing the little N, I realized that I was not going to enjoy this. So, came into my office, opened up my bins of fabric, and still wanted to do a colored fabric. So I have this piece of linen, 32 count, Valerian steel by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. I know, and I usually cut it. I'm not one to like, but for some reason I'm okay with it. Look where I'm at. Oh, hold on. Michael's upside down. Michael. Michael, let me move you, because Michael's covering up more progress. I have loved this, so I'm stitching this 1/2, and super, super cute. Love it. I love the little speckled stars in the background. The house looks like, when you look at the chart, that it's all white, but there is some of that very light colored mint green mixed in, so that's a good break from all of the white. I'm loving this. I really am. Some of you are like, holy crap, McKenna, you're actually stitching it and not trying to figure out ways to do less stitches. No, I have done every stitch, and so far everything is correct. So yeah, working on the house and working my way down. So yeah, this is what I've been stitching on the last couple days. New start that I started about 20 minutes ago. This is from, let me take the paper clips off. 2018, just cross stitch Christmas ornament issue. There's the front. I am stitching from MTV Designs. Merry Christmas. I love that the letters aren't perfectly lined up. I love the cardinal. Using DMC, 5 colors, a fabric that is close enough to what it shows in the magazine, and I have me. So yeah. Let's see. The last video I had asked you guys for your 2 cents on my Mira at the Met ATM Gold Digger. That's what I'm calling her. So I have decided to continue on her, and I worked on her for 2 nights, I think, and decided I had the motivation to continue on her scarf, so that's what I did. So since last time, I have done everything from this line down, and yeah, I think the scarf is amazing. I am using Vicky Clayton silks, so I'm loving the variegation that is being seen. So yeah, so there is my at the Met. No stopping now because obviously I'm not gonna cut her off. But yeah, so there's my Gold Digger ATM at the Met. I love her. No fair this year, so she will be put into the state fair next year. I always say I want TFD. Those that are new to my channel, that is total fair domination. Last year though, I got a participation, was it participation award? Yeah, that's a freaking insult. Don't give those out. I'll probably get that for her. But yes, so at the Met, she's still going strong. Well, obviously I'm not working on her right now, but I've not decided to chop her off. I've decided not to chop her off. What else? Let's talk about cross stitch purchases. I know, McKenna, since when do you buy cross stitch purchases? You have a cross stitch store. Well, sometimes I get enabled by watching you guys, or it's kind of like I should just have these because I want them. Prairie Schooler. This is Prairie Year Rounds. I like the Santa because he's more old world Santa. I like the Heart in Hand because I have a Heart in Hand tattoo. So, and the pumpkin's okay. I don't know why he has, I'm not sure about his mouth. So maybe the turkey. I kind of like the turkey. So yeah. This is Heads Up Prairie Schooler. I've eyed this so many times, and I like the devil. I like the angel, tombstone angel in the middle, the skeleton, and then the back comes with a bonus chart, which is that guy, which I love. So that is Heads Up. Birds of a Feather, love. Let's see. I love that. Super cute. Now I have done another, I think it was Birds of the Feather. Maybe not. But it was something love. I'm going to insert a picture here. I did that long time ago. Super tiny. Now it is in a glass cloche. And those are flowers that are from the Joe and R wedding renewal wedding about a month ago in Vegas. I brought the bouquet back and dried the flowers, and those were like the best like roses that dried. So I have, yeah, that little love, the roses from wedding number 2. And yeah, I love that. So that's on the counter in the kitchen. So that's why I saw this one and wanted to get that as well. Queenstown sampler designs. I have stitched Mexican sampler. And I was able to track down this. This is Witch of Bramford Station. So yeah, I'm gonna stitch her up. Probably not Bramford Station. Probably won't do the year on it. It's found on the Julia Daly, age 13, England sampler. It was made mid-19th century and is in the Queenstown Sampler Designs collection. She is a magical delight. Her colors are subdued yet charming, not the typical Halloween colors. You could display your flying sorceress all year long. Damn straight I will. So I think she's super cute. Then, get ready. Some of you are gonna freak out. I freaked out some of you guys with, what is this? Starting a Mira, because holy crap, that is totally not McKenna. Get ready, because this one's not McKenna either. Rosewood Manor. Bailiwick. Now, love the colors. Love this. I will be stitching only that side though. Only that. That is what attracted me to this piece. This is from this year. This is a 2020 release. I have not seen anyone stitch on it, and I love it. I love the bird. I love the little motifs. Because I love this. And so you know after stitching this one time, you don't want to stitch it again in other corners. So I love that it's a little spot motif sampler and I just need to stitch the things once. I will be stitching it in the DMC. And yeah, I can't wait to start it. So this will be a 2021 start. I also picked up some, it's called Halloween linen from Witchelt, because I was inspired to get orange because the suggested color for Widow's Walk was orange. It doesn't say what color, but I did not want to do it on orange. So yeah, that is what I have had delivered to me. All right, what else do I have to tell you fine people? 1884 store update. Thank you guys so much that continue to support 1884. On Black Friday, I celebrated 2 years of 1884, and wow, just wow. So thank you guys so much who are my frequent shoppers, and those new shoppers, I really, really appreciate it. I am the sole person that runs 1884 Stitchery. I try to find the best, newest, most unique items. I'm always having my feelers out, trying to get some amazing charts and products. And the other day I got a box from Primitive and Wood, amazing Russian company who makes wood products. So a few things that are back in stock is the, there we go here, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas thread organizer. It'd be just a cool ornament though. Sanderson Sisters thread organizer. I have a couple others, and then this is down at the bottom. It says Happy Needlework Year, and it's this amazing deer, just really intricate, just amazing. I really, really like that. Also back in stock, if you guys follow Arlene Cohen, Works by ABC, she has a YouTube channel. She stitched up the throne for needles. Now this comes with 3 different designs, I believe, and she designed her own, stitched it and assembled it. It looks great. Pictures also on her Instagram. So those are back in stock. Also back in stock is Breath. This is a piece that I stitched. It comes with the wood frame, which is stunning. Also back in stock is House of Witch. Comes with the pattern and the wood frame to assemble it. I also have some new frames in stock, different sizes, and one of them that I absolutely love, it's called Stone Wall. So as you can see, it is this stone wall burned detail. Now, for those that are new to Primitive and Wood, wondering about these holes that you see all the way around. Don't let that scare you. So, stone wall is 3 pieces, a full back, which I love. The holes are already there for you to hang. This middle section, and then the top. So you stitch your, let's see, how would I do this? So you have a design that fits within the embroidery field. I would stitch the piece on probably this back piece would be the easiest first, because you are stitching it on the solid piece of wood. Then what you do is take that middle piece and the outside piece, lay it on, and then stitch all 3 pieces together. Now what's cool about this is that you don't even see this second piece sandwiched in the middle, so it gives your stitched piece a little bit of a shadow box look, which I really like. I'm going to see if I have anything that needs to be finished that would look really cool in here. But yeah, I love the detail of it, the color of it, and how it kind of gives a different sort of shadow box design finish. So yeah, that is Primitive in Wood. If you go over to the website, I have a tab at the top, and you can just scroll through all of the new items. And remember, I ship everything out within 24 hours. My favorite piece that I ordered is this amazing box. Now, I have a few of these, and they come already assembled. This wood laser cut design is on all four sides. The box opens up, and as you see, you stitch on the lid. Now, with the box already pre-assembled, you could, it's held down with very little amount of glue. I'm going to keep one of these boxes because I want to stitch something on the lid, and I was actually seeing, oh, can I take it off? Well, you take off the lid, which did pop, but then one of the sides came off, and you can see that it's held together with very small amounts of glue. This is easy enough to reassemble. So can you take this off to stitch on so you're not trying to hold the whole box and stitch? Could you do this? Absolutely. This might not be the most comfortable way for some people, but you could easily pop this off and have this to stitch on your own. Now, you can see it has quite a few holes, so you could do a nice design. What I plan on doing is stitching something and actually mounting it to the top of the lid. And I will attach it to the lid by stitching it down on just along the edges. So that is my plan on this box, but amazing, really nice quality. Your orts, scissors, it closes, so if you have cats or dogs that like to get into your little sewing stuff, here's a cute little box. So yeah. Save the stitches. I don't want to say it's not a curse. I mean, it's been my, if you follow me on IG, I am happy that I have it. I have cooled my jets on saving all of the stitches. Well, one, I haven't found any. So these are a combination of Facebook Marketplace. Okay, the majority are Facebook Marketplace, and thrifting. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of older individuals like to retire in this state. So I think that is why I am fortunate to find a lot of Save the Stitch pieces, because old people have cool shit. When old people die, usually their relatives, if they're not into a needlework craft, they're gonna look at grandma's stuff like, what the hell is this? I'm not keeping it. They donate it. I find it for insulting prices, but I'll buy them and enjoy them. So let's start off with, this was from my thrift store that I absolutely love, White Dove. All the proceeds go back into the organization, which they do hospice and palliative care. And I have always found amazing items at both locations. This is P. Buckley Moss. Summertime, summer couple. I don't know. I could be way off. Remember I looked. Now you can see very dated frame. Is it with the gold and the very pink, light pink matte in heart-shaped. This is signed DH88. The stitching is spot on, magnificent. There we go. Love this. So, I really do like the design. I think it's sweet. I think if you reframed it, it can almost have a modern look to it. And it could be easily made into a wedding sampler, because there is enough room over here. So I actually picked this up to sell on 1884 because I am so lucky to come across these finds where I know lots of people say, I wish there were finds like that. I wish that I could come across Save the Stitches. So that's why I've put some in the shop on 1884. I have put them in the charity tab. Make sure you check that out. In the charity tab, all the items that are sold, I take that money and I keep track of it. And when I hit, usually I like to wait till I hit $1,000, which can take some time. Or if I come across an organization that needs help, once I hit 500, then I'll pass it along. So the last couple months, I have been saving up that money for a local animal shelter, because animal shelters are always in need of supplies. And as much as I would like to go to Costco and just buy a whole flat of dog food, I like taking in cash because then they can use it specifically where they need it. I've decided, okay, then the Save the Stitches pieces that I do have, that I do want to get out to you guys, I will put in the charity section. And then not only am I donating money to said charity from purchasing it, but then the money you spend will also go to that charity. So yeah, so this will be up by the time this video gets published. I think I'm also going to be putting up for charity, don't tell Ayrton, is the cowboy one too. He loves it, but let's give the money to charity. So yeah, this will be going up on the charity tab as well. Now, another piece that will not be going up for sale, at least anytime in the future, I do not see. These Save the Stitches pieces that I find, I like to have them in my office to enjoy them. But recently I have let go of some because share the Save the Stitches. So this one I could see selling in the future, but not right now because I love her and I picked her up. This is, oh, this is Earth Dancer. You guys that don't have Instagram or Facebook and you guys solely watch me on YouTube for any updates, some of you are probably having a brain aneurysm. Get ready, it gets better. This is Earth Dancer from Maryland. Is this butternut? No, it's not. Earth Dancer. Now I gotta look it up. Is this Butternut Road? No. It is Butternut Road, isn't it? Yes, Butternut Road. Earth Dancer. God damn, I'm good. This is Earth Dancer. Suede matte. The lady this was a Facebook Marketplace find. The lady I purchased her from stitched it, and had recently changed the decor in her home, and she doesn't work, so up for sale she went, and I purchased her in all of her glory. Beads, suede, and I told the lady that I told the lady what I do was save the stitches and that she will be going to a marvelous home where I will love on her. Gorgeous. She was framed at a store, and I personally do not like what they did here. I feel like something is missing. I would have just preferred some simpler. I love the matte. Not a fan of the frame. You would think that it's wood, but it's actually plastic. But shit, I'm not gonna be picky. So yeah, Earth Dancer. Yeah. $20. Yeah. Yep. Then I was on Facebook Marketplace again, and this lady was selling 3 of her stitched pieces, and $25 each, and I could not type fast enough. Do you still have these? If so, yes, I will take them. She stitched these as well. They are moving out of state, downsizing, decluttering, and selling them. So I picked them up. These are Mirabilias. This is Spring Lady. I wrote them down too, and then I threw the piece of paper away. Or do I have it in here? Hold, please. Nope. I know some of you can, yeah. Suede frame, beads, heavy duty frames. Now, this one she did warn me, oh, my hair, had some staining, as you can see here and here, which in the right light, I mean, I don't think that you would notice it, and I wonder if it could be something that could be cleaned. Obviously you would be taking apart the frame job and everything, because pretty sure she's laced in there, but I don't think it's that big of a notice. So yeah, so purchased her. I also have, this is, oh, Spring Queen. I think that's what it is. Spring Queen. Here is Winter Queen. I hear some of you guys. I can hear you. Another, let's see, suede matte, great frame. Amazing. Just really stunning. And as you can see, large pieces. Yeah, her friend had gotten her into cross stitching, bought her one of the ladies, stitched it. It took her about a year, and she just kept going. Out of the three, this one I love the most. I prefer the frame on this. I prefer the matte color on this. And I just love the look of her a lot better. So I could see myself keeping her, but selling the other two down the road easily. So this is Spring Queen. And she is a beauty. So this kind of roped frame. This is not a suede matte, but I love the green of it, and I really like her. So yeah, I will probably, I want to have her hanging up. Lack of room here in my office. But I have a few walls in my house that have nothing on them. And I actually, coming out of the laundry room, there is a wall across the way that is completely blank. And it's a good size wall, and she's a good size girl, frame and everything. I think she would look really nice on that wall. So, yes. The lady also gave me a bag of some stitching stuff with those 3 charts that she had worked from. They're in rough shape. I don't know, I think one of those ladies is out of print. I need to check. And then obviously what is missing is Autumn Queen. I have the chart for her, and I believe Autumn Queen is out of print. Unopened chart, but the other 2 are in rough condition. But if those charts are still able to be purchased, then I won't be putting them up, or I'll put up the charts, but at a discounted price, because I know they're in rough shape. Still totally usable. So she also included this piece. Her mother-in-law went to the Caribbean years and years ago and purchased this stitched piece. I like it because it's tropical. It has these hummingbirds that are actually done in sparkly thread. And then when the mother-in-law came back, she went and got it professionally framed in Sacramento. So this, I've decided will also be going up for sale on my charity page. So 3 charity pieces coming your way. Do I have any other Steve the Stitches hanging around? No, that is it. So yeah, I just feel so grateful and happy when I can find these pieces and rescue them, and give them a good home here, or get them out to you guys to give a good home, hang them up and appreciate them. And you know the blood, sweat, and tears, and the time that went into these pieces. That is it on everything. I will talk about, I know you guys have, this hair is driving me nuts, you can see. I'll talk about my birthday and Vegas. So if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to do so. So about a month ago, I surprised Joe and the boys with a trip to Vegas for Joe and I to renew our vows for our 10-year anniversary, which was on October 30th. Joe had no idea. Zero. This was 3 months in the making. I planned everything. The boys had no idea. It was Wednesday morning when we left. The boys were going to be heading out the door to school. I said, change of plans. I'm taking Wally to the pet hotel while I'm gone. Pack. The weather is similar to Phoenix here. Joe freaked out. Joe hates surprises. Boys were excited because they weren't going to school for the rest of the week. Drove. We got to about not even halfway. And Joe took over driving. And he's like, well, can I guess where we're going? And I said yes. And he's like, Vegas. And I said yes. Not that he had a lot to choose from, because the freeway doesn't really go anywhere else. Vegas is like, that's the road you take to Vegas. However, the boys were thinking, Ayrton thought Tahiti, Cal thought California. So yeah, had a wonderful time. Everything went off. Everything went off like how I had it planned and thought out for 3 months. I left Friday afternoonish. Joe was at the gym and I passed him at the elevator and I said, I will be back in a couple hours. Make sure you're ready to leave around, I think I said 4 o'clock. Suit on, boys dressed, everything. So the boys and Joe, they hung out for a couple hours while I went and got hair and makeup done. And I came back and of course looked completely different. And Joe had a feeling with something was up, wedding-ish wise. Maybe a renewal or something going on, because he saw that I had packed a huge garment bag. He did not look into it. He's not like that. But he suspected something. So I told him, and he was, again, hates surprises and So got all the stuff together. I did not change into the wedding dress. I waited till I was walking down the aisle so he could see what I was wearing. So I changed. So we got in an Uber and went over to the Paris hotel and got remarried at the chapel. It was the boys, Joe and I, the officiant, the photographer, and the wedding planner lady. I had her record the whole ceremony. So I just ordered photos from the photographer. There were a couple hundred for us to look through. So that took some time whittling down which ones we wanted. So I ordered those. So I will share a few of those with you when they come in. But yes, those of you that have asked or inquired about the whole Vegas thing, it went perfectly. It was a great little getaway. And as we were driving to Vegas, Joe was like, I kind of needed a little getaway. He's like, it was kind of perfect timing. So yeah, it was a great time, and I have no other surprises planned. So now the ball is in his court. See what happens. So yeah, I think that was all. If you have any other questions about it, put them down below. I'll answer them. Birthday gifts. The boys had got some lotions, some Bird Bee stuff together. Now that winter is slowly happening, I mean, it's still super nice here, but it is getting cold, and at night or early in the morning I like to wear socks. So they got me some really nice socks to wear that have like aloe incorporated into them somehow. I don't know, some witchcraft. But I like to buy myself gifts for my birthday. So a birthday item that I had purchased for myself, yeah, I wear it on this hand, is this amazing skull ring. I will list the Etsy store down below. It is Wicked something, but it is a labradorite skull. As you can see, really big. It's adjustable. And when I saw that she was going to be having it for sale, I knew that that's what I wanted. So yeah, and Joe even likes it. Joe thinks that that it's pretty cool. I always want to wear it facing towards me. It's kind of like when you get a tattoo, the rules is that you have tattoos. If it's a picture, you have it facing away from you. So when you show somebody it, they see it straight on. So like my heart in hand, when I look at it, it's upside down, but when I show it, it's right side up. So I have that problem with when I wear this. Do I wear it so the skull is looking at me, or do I wear it so it's facing towards you? But yeah, I love this. Really, really cool. They were out walking, trying to figure out what to give me for a gift, and Ayrton said, "Oh my God, we need to get this for Mom so she can listen to her Michael Jackson albums." Now, he is still in the frame. The album is in there. This is original album from whenever that was released. My mom's. So that will not be getting played. However, I have an album record player. Victrola, this, whoa, great blue vintage all-in-one built-in speakers. You plug it in, you set what size it is. It's a 33, 45, or 78. You can plug in your headphones. You can Bluetooth it out. It's amazing. I love it. So I was thinking about purchasing one for all of us for Christmas, because I want to get our playroom, well, the boys' playroom, I want to get some built-in shelf entertainment unit, have shelves, have the album record player on a shelf open, and then the shelves, other shelves having collection of albums. So I love this. I love that it's compact. I love the color. The boys were very interested and blown away by the working of an album, of a record player. So yeah, they absolutely love it. I have the albums that were a collection of my mom's and my dad's. And then I also got quite a few albums that belonged to my grandpa's sister, Gigi. She is still alive, but when they moved her into a living facility, we had gone up to the Pacific Northwest, and I wanted to take all of her albums, a mix of Italian and Cal's always been fascinated and in love with music, so I thought those would be incredible to take. So I have quite a library of music already, but now when I go thrifting, I will be stopping by the albums and seeing what I can pick up. So that really interests me. I have my eye on some eBay, lots of Michael Jackson albums, of course, which I would love the original year release. You can buy brand new vinyl Michael Jackson albums, but I want to at least see if I can get some of the original year release ones in good condition to have. So yeah, that is it, I think. Oh, the boys have been calling me Mr. T, but they call me Mrs. M. I've gotten into this layering necklace thing. You may have noticed it the last 2 times. Oh, this was a purchase also, not birthday, and I will link the Etsy store for this. This is a 100-year-old coffin nail. Don't know how she gets a hold of them. I mean, pretty sure they're not used. I mean, I would like them if they were used. But she restores them, and then, yeah. So I love that. So that is a coffin nail. This is my dad's ashes that I always wear. Oh, Joe, this is what Joe anniversary gift. He surprised me in Vegas when he purchased it. They're like, oh, it's the journey necklace. And Ayrton's like, Mom's not into that sort of romantic stuff. You should just tell her it's a snake. So I call this my snake necklace. Ayrton just tells Joe black and white. And then Joe had also purchased this for my birthday, I think a couple years ago. So I don't wear my nail one every day, but I'm thinking that this might be my everyday look. So yeah, they call me Mrs. T. Whatever. So, all right. And thank you guys so much for always watching. Questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will catch you guys next time.